It was a busy Tuesday morning when Sarah decided to wear her new shoes to work. They were sleek, stylish, and, most importantly, on sale. She slipped them on quickly, feeling confident as she admired her reflection in the hallway mirror. These are perfect, she thought, heading out the door. On the bus ride to work, Sarah felt a strange sensation. Something wasn't right. Her feet felt different. She looked down at her shoes. One was black, sleek, and shiny. The other was navy blue, with a slightly worn-out sole. Sarah blinked in confusion. What? How did this happen? She was already running late, so she couldn't go back home. She figured no one would notice. After all, it was just shoes, right? When Sarah arrived at the office, she tried to sneak into her cubicle as quietly as possible. But as soon as she sat down, her co-worker, James, walked by and stopped. He stared at her shoes, then at her face, then back at her shoes. Sarah? James said, trying to keep a straight face. I'm not an expert, but I think you're wearing two different shoes. Sarah's face turned bright red. I didn't notice. She stammered. I was in a rush this morning. James burst out laughing. It's not even just the color. One's a high heel. The other is a flat. Sarah looked down again. He was right. One shoe had a sleek heel. The other was a comfy flat. She sighed in embarrassment. Later, her boss, Mr. Thompson, walked by. He took one look at her shoes and said, "Well, Sarah, at least you're making a bold fashion statement." By lunchtime, Sarah had resigned herself to the fact that she was now the office shoe mismatcher. But as she walked to the break room, she overheard a conversation. "I love her shoes," someone said. "Such a unique look. I could never pull it off." Sarah blinked. Maybe mismatched shoes were the next big thing. She smiled to herself. Maybe I'm ahead of the trend, she thought. And from that day on, Sarah wore mismatched shoes with pride.